New tonight, the results are in from the nation's first Republican presidential caucus this year, and former President Donald Trump is the projected winner in Iowa. Falling behind in second place is Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, and former South Carolina Governor and U.S. Ambassador Nikki Haley is in third place. Cheyenne Cole is on your side, speaking with First Coast News political analyst John Daigle. And Cheyenne, how could this affect the governor's campaign?
Heather, Governor Ron DeSantis' team is telling media he will not be dropping out of this race despite the loss. The next primary election is in New Hampshire 8 days from now, but instead of going there next, DeSantis is hitting the campaign trail in South Carolina tomorrow, tackling the state where candidate Nikki Haley served as the governor for years. The battle for the Republican presidential nominee is heating up. But First Coast News political analyst John Daigle says the winner in Iowa doesn't predict who that will be.
I mean, if you look back historically, at least in recent history, the candidate who wins the Iowa caucus does not go on to win the national election. Ted Cruz beat Trump in 2016, and we all know how that ended up.
NBC polled caucus goers earlier this week, and results showed 48% favored former President Donald Trump as their first choice to be the next president. 20% said their second choice would be former U.S. Ambassador Nikki Haley, and their third choice, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, with 16%. Daigle says attack ads from competitors might have hurt the governor's campaign.
If you look at spending on political ads, there's been almost $50 million worth of negative ads placed against Governor DeSantis in Iowa alone. I mean, when you look at that number and compare it to the number of voters in that state, it's a crazy number.
DeSantis even earned an endorsement from Iowa Governor Kim Reynolds and visited all 99 counties. And while the former president disparages him on the campaign trail, Daigle says it's difficult for DeSantis to do the same thing.
It's very hard to attack him, and especially in this race, because he's got a lock on almost 50% of the Republican voters. Insulting him alienates a huge number of Republican voters that you cannot get elected without.
Former President Trump needed 1,215 delegates to win tonight, and so far he's received more than 51,000 votes. John Daigle will join GMJ tomorrow morning for more analysis on the race. Reporting live in studio, Cheyenne Cole, First Coast News, on your side.